All right, welcome everyone. Welcome. Some background music on. Today I just have kind of like a chill stream. I've been working on um like a water themed thingamadoodle. This is what I got at the moment. See, I've got some earlier sketches here as well. Kind of have I do have a reference image somewhere that I'm working off of, which I will be looking at periodically. Can I get both the Streamlabs and the reference image at the same time? Probably not, right? Oh no, Streamlabs hates it when I do that. Thanks, Streamlabs. I pop out my chat, actually. That might be ideal if I could do that. Oh god. Doing great, actually. Hang on a second, let me log into my YouTube account, because I can't pop it out of Streamlabs, but I should be able to pop it out of YouTube. Log in real quick. Because I need the reference image, because I'm not creative enough to think of it myself. Alright, hang on a second. Okay, how do I get my chat opened? Probably should have figured this one out before I started stream, but oh well. Here you go. Live control room. And then I should be able to pop out my chat from here. Pop out chat, there we go. Awesome. Cool. Cool beans. Alright. Minimize that. Open my reference image. And then the chat on the other side. There we go. God, I'm so incredibly smart. Okay. So the plan is to have this be like a massive waterfall-like structure. I'm building this off just a reference image, but I kind of want to attach this to a palace of sorts at some point. Is the idea, anyway. Yeah. So that's what I have. We have like a little crystal over here, supposed to be magical. Then staircase going down here, and there's gonna be a staircase going that way, and then back this way. But this over here, I'm pointing at the screen, thinking you're gonna be able to see my finger. You're not. This is where like a waterfall's gonna go. Because I can do that real quick. I'm gonna have to clean it up afterwards, which is gonna be miserable, but we've got what you call it? Got world edit here. So if I do slash place blue water, you can see what I mean. This is not supposed to be there. There we go. It's gonna get like a cool water effect. Very blue. Kind of a different blue than the Prismarine I got on Gara, but I really like Prismarine, so that's why it's there. Anyway. There's a bit of an issue here, because I don't know how to get this to not happen. But it should be fine, because I want to build like a 2-wide structure here as well. That's why the red wool is there. Blocks are gonna spawn here, so I'm gonna have to clear that out. Unfortunately, this is the most miserable thing about it. It makes new source blocks incredibly annoying to deal with. Look at all these source blocks. There's gonna be like some form of like special water. Be gone. Cease to exist. There we go. there's gonna be some form of water management system in here at some point. We'll get to that point when we get to it. I just want to get the structure in place first. And I'm gonna have to see if I'm gonna worry about interior. Probably not. I don't like building interior. But yeah, let's just get going, because I kind of want this to be a little bit rounder, because it's quite flat here and it has a bit of a weird, like, I don't like it when the corners are like that obvious, so I want something here. I could just make a square, but I feel like it's cheap. Be a special square. This maybe something like this. Kind of using smooth sandstone and sandstone to kind of like add. It's not so much texture because it's very much intentional texture, but it's because smooth sandstone just looks too plain, I guess, to break that up a bit. And it's also like on the reference image I have, they also have like little texture indents, which is what that is supposed to be. Right. So I say it's like this. I would like it. I could make it like a square. So we do it like that. Maybe like this would be good actually. Let's think not that bad. What if we do? Okay, let me see how far down this is. Okay, 60. And then we should be able to stack it downwards. So go bop, bop. Oh god. I forgot you have to do it down. There we go. Looks fine. Kinda. Is this supposed to be there? It is. Okay. Smooth. I'm kind of still thinking about what can I do to make it a bit more nice to look at. Because like over here, I added like this, which I think looks really nice. I don't want to use it like everywhere. But I don't know. I don't know how to make that like proper. It's the same thing. And I can just do it here as well, like that. And then we'll do it like this. Does that work? Maybe one down. A little bit better. We just like that. Yeah, I wanna one of these. It just rounds it out a bit nicer, I think. Yeah, I could just. Okay. So now if I turn this into water, it should look nice. Yeah. Because like before there was like 2 indents there. Now it's very nicely out. Probably want to get rid of this as well then. So that looks weird. Every time I add something, it's like genuinely like a Hydra head. Every time I add something, something else looks like ass. It's unbelievable how it works. Let me get rid of this. Turn that into that. This is gonna be gone. Didn't exist. Let's grab some smooth sandstone. I think I can round this out a bit nicer if I have stairs. So the same thing here. There we go. Probably should figure out a way to do it better, but whatever. Okay, I want to have a bit of a nicer indent here. Let's get rid of this entire first row. Because it might make the water fall a bit nicer. Because the way the water looks is also part of the build. Unfortunately, I have to deal with how water falls in Minecraft. Luckily, Minecraft has very nice and easy to understand water physics, right? Right? It looks a bit better. A little bit better. Actually works quite nice. Because it gets cut off by the fence here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, that's this side done. Still very much in the planning phase of it. Like, this might change at some point in the future, but for the time being. Oh yeah, also that. There's some special stuff over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That doesn't really work. Do it like that. Like that. Yeah, good enough. Same thing. Or what did I do? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. And it's 2 down, square. Hey, Umbra, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Like this? Work? Look weird. Going pretty good. Nice. So, hey, I'm a real. How's it going? How am I? I'm doing. Hope you're doing great. Oh yeah, sure, why not? This one is different than that one. I do different. Flip this over. Looks dope. Thanks. It's showed a bit better. It's a bit over here. Okay, sorry about that. It's sandstone and prismarine. Yeah, it's like a water temple type thing. I have like a reference image basing it off of, and with basing it off of, I mean copying it 1-to-1. But like it's like you have like this ring over here, and then it's like supposed to like a staircase going here. I'm gonna build a staircase over there. It's like I want to make like a very cool looking like water themed city. It's like a water like I don't know how to explain it. It's water based, like me, because I'm water based as well. I've been building it for. I was building it yesterday and the day before, and I was like, you know what? Might as well stream it. So that's what we're doing. Atlantis, but it's out of yeah, kind of like an Atlantis type thing. I feel like that's a pretty good way to describe it. I can spin this one down more. I think that looks a bit better. And do the same thing over here. There you go. Well, yeah, the found city of Atlantis. I had like, I can see how much playing time I have on it. Yeah, I played for like 7 hours building it, so it's like, you know, might as well stream it. I think I should probably. You gonna make it in Skyline? God, no. You know how ass it would be to get so much sand? It would be miserable. God. Connected. Sand duper? I don't think sand dupers are allowed. I'm honest. I'm gonna have to do it like this because then it actually does get the correct one. Yeah. I have to stack it because the freaking walls don't connect if I do the normal command for it. Miserable. I feel like this. It looks a bit better. It's end block, yeah. 7 hours building is wild, really? This is not even like close to the longest I've ever built something. I have like several worlds where I have like project that I never finish, but I do build. Yeah. It's Walmart. Why not use Axiom? I don't know how to use Axiom, and I'm scared to learn. Essentially. Because it's new and frightening, and I don't like that. Dude, I can be alone for 2 hours without running out of ideas. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not an original idea. I'm not building this freehand. I have a reference image. Can I show the reference image? You are afraid of making a mistake? You already make one. I made one? I already made a mistake. I'm not afraid of making mistakes. That's not the reason I'm using Axiom. It's like I don't want to learn a new tool, effectively, is what it's about. Let's see. This. I have a. Can I show this? Yeah, sure I can. Will this show my entire livelihood if I show this? No, it won't. Oh, it just shows what anime I'm watching. Okay, let's close that. Then I can show it. Hello? Screen capture? Oh, actually, no, I can just use snipping tool. There we go. There we go. God. It's weirdly looking. There you go. Here it is. This is the... I'm gonna make it smaller a bit. I put it to the side so I can showcase it. you can kind of see it if you take a look at it. If I show the whole thing, you can kind of see what I'm going for. Kind of replace the gold with prismatic or prismarine. So yeah. Boom. Okay. I have to open up everything again. That one. Boom. Right. Now I have to catch up on chat because I couldn't read it. Am I taken care of or so? Did I drink water? I did not drink water, but I am drinking liquid, if that helps. You can get reference images, still get bored. Fair enough. I kind of work from top down. You can see I started over here. Over there. You can see that was the initial ring. Well, that was the original ring, and I was like, that's way too small. And this is what I turned it into. Then I built that. I slapped it on top of it, and I was like, okay, well, that's way too tight fit. So I went over there to test out a different size, still too small. Then I had the correct size over here. Then I put the staircase to the side over here, and then I moved it up and attached the rest. So you can kind of see how that process goes. I work on the thing I want to work on first, and then I attach the rest. Doing a cherry coke, I am. I love cherry coke. I feel like at this point in my life, there is more cherry coke running in my bloodstream than any other item. I'll do this actually. I think it's better. Yeah. Well. Yeah. You have a problem? No. I don't have a problem with it. Better than all. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but he's drinking Monster Energy, so like every Monster Energy he drinks is like 9 bottles of Coke. So it's not really fair to compare that. Like my Vice is significantly healthier. Still not healthy. It's healthier. You know what also sucks? Like, I just built this and I already forgot how I did this. Like, I literally built this 2 seconds ago. You guys were witness of that. Still cannot remember how I placed it. Don't even talk about energy drinks. Ooh, you just like the drink of the energy? Yeah, good enough. Get 60 down. There we go. Boom. Rid of that one. Does that reach the end? Yeah, we can patch it up. I think 40 Red Bull in a week? That sounds concerning. And then we have to do the same thing on this side. I have to make sure this goes down quite a bit as well. There we go. You've never drank energy in your life? I drank a Red Bull once. I think that's it. I think I drank a Red Bull once in my lifetime. It's not my thing, man. Oh, it's not quite reaching the ground. How far off am I? Nine, okay. Boom. Boom. I'm pretty sure I can just flip this, right? Please, God. Doesn't Red Bull taste like shit? Yeah. Why do you think I'm not drinking it? I'm pretty sure I can just flip this. Pretty sure I can just flip this. Pretty sure I should be able to flip this, right? I really cannot be bothered. Oh god, I made... Fuck. Set the first position again. I don't like Monster. I just think so they can sponsor cool stuff. Red Bull. Oh, okay. Yeah, Red Bull sponsors cool stuff. That is true. If Red Bull... I feel like at this point Red Bull is no longer an energy drink company, but whatever. You're looking at the south. Boom. Excellent. God, I love World Edit. Really despise doing anything remotely resembling physical work. You're a pretty good builder. Thanks. And if we had this conversation, probably. I would not be surprised if he did. I actually really like building in Minecraft creative mode. I just always had in my mind, I was like, I always wanted to stream it, but in like, I just copied way too much. This is, it's way too much copy. Let's get rid of this. Oh god. No, I made a mistake. I got a second. I messed up. Did I see Hytale? I did. It's good. Sorry, last time we were talking about Red Bull. Yeah, we were talking about Red Bull as just like a front so they can sponsor cool shit. Pretty sure we've had that conversation before. How did I... How'd I just go ass? Okay, whatever. Like that, and then... No, it's like this. Like this. That is weird. Okay, well, that's how I build it. Apparently. I don't agree with it, but I build it like this. Let's see what you guys are saying. That and Planes, which I still haven't watched. Oh, I also still need to do that. I said I was gonna do that, and I never did. That's on me. I really should. I did promise. If I had Planes watch party, I feel like that'd be cool. I think this one's 1 too high. No, am I crazy? Yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3. Let me move that one down a bit. Let's add this, right? You can also see how I plan out stuff a bit here, and I stack everything. That's why there's like random pillars there. The inside of this is a mess, but we don't look at the inside. The inside is not something I'm going to be worried about. For now. Maybe in the future. Who knows? I don't know how long I'll be able to build on this. But yeah, like I said, I really like building in Minecraft. It's fun. It's relaxing. I enjoy it a lot. Why does this look... This looks so much different than... Oh, okay, I remember why. It's like, why does it look so different? The other one's a bit one lower. There we go. That looks a bit more the same. God, I'm so smart. I figured out my own ideas. Heightened intelligence. I don't think it's like that, right? Like this. No. Interior is gonna be rough, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think the idea I had was attaching this to like a palace or a castle sort. Or I could just leave it as a solo building. And have it what do you call it? Building of importance, a monument, I would say, I guess. I think what you would call it. There we go. I'm gonna not worry about, because like when you work with water, if you keep water there constantly, it's gonna suck to work with. So I use blue wool as a placeholder for the water. And then once I want to see how it looks, I can just replace blue wool with water, which really well. Working with water normally is kind of ass. Why did I not cut out this part? Like, what am I doing? What's the point of that? Usually if you're trade to your friend, fair. Then I have no friends. Fair. I don't like building interiors. They confuse me. I have built interiors quite a bit, so I want to get better at it. It's just like too much. Just too much to do for interior, and I don't know enough of the build hacks people use to make good-looking interiors. I wish I was good at interiors. Like, people who are good at interiors, they make it look so nice. What happened here? There we go. And then this one goes in as well, right? There we go. Okay, that was weird. You have a world with interior stuff, and you can just copy and paste it. That's fair. I don't think I copy paste a lot. I tend to like completely rebuild everything from scratch because I like building. It's very rarely do I copy paste buildings. Like when it's like not that important. Kind of reuse some assets. But pretty much always I build everything from scratch. Because I also think that, like, I feel like I should improve as a builder over time. So, how do you call it? So, if I improve as a builder over time, then naturally I should rebuild everything from scratch always, because then it's gonna look better. Right? That makes sense, right? If I say it like that. If I live in the assumption that I become a better builder over time, then I'll naturally have to finish the building. I'm having a really hard time talking and thinking at the same time. What's happening? What is this? Oh, that one's not supposed to be there. Okay. There you go. There we go. What comes after 5? At least 4. There we go. Then we blurb that one down. No. At least. So anything higher than 4 works. Yeah, I think 7. Ah, you got me. That's fine. Fix that later. Do I do anything here? Feels awkward to just leave it like that. Like that. It's, yeah, much nicer. Much nicer. Do I really not have anything? Okay, no. No, I do actually, because if I look at that one, I can see it's, yeah, it's an indent here. Like this. There we go. There we go. Took me a bit to figure out what was wrong with it, but I figured it. I'm tired of 6-7. Why am I so unfunny? I hope I was a dog and ate a ton of chocolate. Oh my god, dude, it's alright. Don't worry about it. It's just a joke, man. Come on. I think I have it like this as well, so this should be blocked off. Right? And I'd rather just have this one continue because I feel like it looks nicer. And whatever. It looks fine. Let's turn it into water. Let's see. That's really... Okay, so I don't want it to go down there. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate that it does in fact do that. I'm not gonna fix that. Because this one over here is fine. It's the one over here that's nice. It goes down here, which it shouldn't. If I do it over here, it just... It's kind of strange. They do that there. So it goes inwards. Okay, this one should... Where? Oh, there. Okay. It's like, where's that one water source? Holds the entire water thing up. Use wall. I could. I think if I do this. Remove that. Better. Because that one goes in. That one goes in. I don't want this here. And you would have one over there. I don't think I need that. I think I could do it like that. Then this will flow down here. So I do this. I don't think it looks that weird. Honestly, I could just... It looks better if I shove the entire thing forward, honestly. Honestly, I think it looks better if I just shove the whole thing forward. Forward. Okay. Am I right? Does this look normal? Oh, I should... Maybe not. If you choose a dragon head... that could be nice. But, like, this is... I could use it here. But then, like, I would have to make a diagonal one. I'm not making a diagonal dragon head. That's not within my range of capabilities, if I'm honest. Not good enough to make a range to make a dragon head like that. So do this, and I'll come over there. Do it like that. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We slap one like that. Right? Am I doing this right? Probably not. I'm moving it back again. I'm just moving it back again, am I not? Yeah, I'm moving it back again. Okay, what if I just do undo? I think that's better. Okay. I think this looks fine, if I'm honest, like that. I like it like that. Let's choose a slab. Good. I think it looks weird like that. One must imagine something happy, not happening. This? It feels a bit out of place, doesn't it? What if I do it like this? What if I shove this into the wall over here? What if I do that? I think that might look good. Like there's a little bit much space between the two. Might help a lot. We use a wall. What do you mean use a wall? Where would the wall go? I'm very willing to listen to the wall feedback, but I don't know where the wall would go. Like the whole pillar of wall. Which pillar? Like this? I don't think that would do anything different than what it's currently doing. I think. I don't know. I think this looks fine. No, because now I should be able to place it like this, right? This wouldn't be weird anymore. Right? I think this solves my issue. Nice. I created an extra issue. Look at that. I've created a new issue. Oh, this is also... There we go. I think I can fix that by doing this. Water. It's fine. It might fix it. Isn't. If I'm... there we go. That does fix it. That one down as well. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Just as how I imagined it would be. This is what working with Minecraft water is like. If you're curious. Figuring out how to... how it moves. Minecraft physics are awesome in that way. And so naturally I was like, you know, I'm gonna make a whole building that is just Minecraft water physics. That's entirely dependent on the water physics. Great idea, SI. I know, thanks. Good enough. Replace it with air. I feel like using air blocks is cheap in this scenario. Maybe there's a controversial opinion, but I feel like using air blocks to make your water do what you want it to do is cheap. Because there is an option where you can do it without air blocks, and I want to use that option. Like, I would like it if this was theoretically possible to build in Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like, if someone was like, let me gather several thousand stacks of sand and build this, I want them to be able to do it. It's not going to be me. I'll tell you that much right now. But if someone wants to, they should be able to. Now, do I do this? This is too tall. How far down should? Actually, I think this is a good height. Start building the thingamadoodle over here. You gotta become the mayor first place to collect sandstone. Yeah, except the only issue with that is that I would have to be mayor, and I don't want to do that. I don't like being mayor. And the only issue with that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make something that goes around here. Ideally, I'd like it if it's 1, 2, 3, and this is where the walkway would be. So that it's like literally where this ends, right? Like 1, 2, 3. No, it's one back for 1 percent. So it's like right there. Let's see how big this circle is gonna be. If you can become mayor, will you? No. I don't like mayor stuff. Okay, this was the middle. Plus 1 is 63, 33, it's 81. I can't do that. Use for coordinates. Oh, I have to. Comma them. But of course. 62. An even number? I've built everything here on an uneven number. Everything here is built on an uneven number. How did it turn into an even number when I do uneven here? How did that happen? This entire building is uneven. Does I get an even number? Insane. Insane. Alright, let me see. Grab the circle. You got a lot of nice tools online. There's a circle generator, which just tells you how to make a circle. I cannot figure out how to make a circle myself, so I have to use that. This 162 times 2 is 124. And then 124 circle. Let's see how big is it gonna be. It has to be uneven. Let's say 125. I don't care. We're turning it onto 125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Okay. So it's starts here. So it's 1, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then it 5. It's 5 and then 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's 2 3s. This is my 13th reason. What? What is? What could possibly be the 13th reason? 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and then 1, 2. And then we have a whole bunch of 1s, I'm pretty sure. No, just 2. 1, 1, 2. I'll do like this. It's a nice circle. 6 plus 7 is 13. Nice. Oh, but that thing isn't. Oh, the diagonal sucks. The diagonal sucks. Because it's not steep enough in comparison. I know why, actually. I know why that is. Because it's like this is only 1 block. It's like that one goes down 1 every 3. Theoretically, this one does like 6. It's like 1, 2. It's like 6 total. So I need to fix that. So this one reaches further and can connect up with the way. Why did you make the fall there? Because that's the only way it would fit in here. There's 2. There's supposed to be 2, right? Like 1, 2. This thing is on a diagonal. I don't have a choice. It's just how it is. Because it's a circular building. Like, you're gonna have to make things diagonal. It sucks. But you just gotta deal with it. And now it's my own hubris that caused this collapse. Okay. I'm gonna copy this building over. Then I'm gonna start messing with the diagonal. I don't wanna mess things up on the... I won't have a copy of it, essentially, in case something goes wrong. I do that quite often, that's why I see so many buildings copied over. It's just way nicer if you start working on something, if you have, like, a backup. Things don't need to be perfect, they just need to happen. No, wrong, objectively. They need to be perfect, or else they can't happen. And also, like, I'm actively building. Like, things are happening. I just want them to be happening in a way that I like. Perfection will cause dissatisfaction. Yeah. But I'm okay being dissatisfied, because I can work on that. This is gonna take a while. How many blocks did that say? How many blocks did it copy each over just now? 1 million? 1.4 million? That's nice. Does that count air blocks as well? Yeah, it counts air blocks. That's not 1 million yet. Okay, cool. Got scared for a second there. Okay. Now that this is copied over, I'm gonna get rid of this whole thing. I didn't copy it over perfectly. That's okay, actually. I just want to get rid of it anyway. Cool. Oh god. It's diagonal. It's miserable. I hate it here. I don't understand diagonals. They confuse me. This going to have to do like this. I fucking hate this. It sucks. It sucks. No, this stays like that, right? And then, no, wait. How the fuck do you even do this? You feel bad for me? Why? What could I have possibly done to make you feel bad for me? Okay, so I like the way this looks. But I can't do the same 3 down trickling this one does. Are you frustrated? No. I'm not. I'm actually perfectly okay being dissatisfied. Funny enough. I think I have 2s that might make it work, actually. I turn it instead of 3s, if I make it into 2s, that might make it work. Just about. Right? I'm not crazy here. I'm not spouting, like... I'm not sipping crazy juice, right? Like... Work. I'm have to see if it works, but... I feel like I'm cooking here. That's pretty good. I know. I can be fine being dissatisfied because it's, like, part of life, right? It's gonna happen. So just accept it. That one should be there. So this is what it's gonna be. So basically, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional? Yeah. You get to choose whether or not you want to suffer. It's just the way you deal with it. Like, I'm trying to get things perfect, not because I strive for it. It's because I like challenging myself. It's like, it's fun for me. Be like, oh, how can I change stuff that makes it look better or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't feel any hardship knowing that I'm not gonna achieve it. That's like, because I've accepted that. But just because I've accepted that it's like hard to do, or that it's like something that I will not achieve or whatever, that doesn't mean I will stop attempting it, right? Because it's still fun to the attempt of it is still something that brings me joy. Like, I'm okay with failing. The attempt is what brings me joy. If that makes sense. Makes sense. Cool. That was just saying words at some point. Glad you got what I was going for. Okay, I have to make that. That's one down, I think. Because I made this for 3s. 2s. Better. So it's like 1, 2, and then fence. So what would be the lore of the build? Great question you're asking, and if I have an answer for you, that would be awesome. But for the time being, it's it's like an God, I don't know the word for it. Like in Civilization that has like a large belief system. They worship a water god of sorts, hence why their whole city is filled with random water things. It's not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna have to copy it, but I don't know how to do that. I have to figure that one out. That's one. Then if you go down here, yeah, down to that one. That one should be good enough. Let me, yeah, do this. Go, whoop. There we go. So they have a pescatarian diet. How did you come to that conclusion? I mean, they enjoy water, but it doesn't mean they're forced to only eat water-based creatures, right? And they hibernate for 6 years? Yes, that one actually is true. I don't know how you get to that conclusion either, but I agree. They should hibernate for 6 years. Let me just do bop. Bop. Specialist. That one has a 1 at the end. I can fuck that. Let's make this one 3 top. And fuck it. No one's gonna know. No one will know. I wish I could hibernate forever. Based. Okay, let's see if this... This actually has... The 2s actually work real well. Look at that. I'm pretty sure if I finish this off... It should fit actually perfectly. Like, 1, 2, 1, and then goes like this. 1, 1, 1, which perfectly fits in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not a 3. Okay with that. Nice. Much, much, much better. Oh, that's an issue. I do, in fact, need that part of the build. That's kind of unfortunate. I do, in fact, would like it if I have that. Damn it. How strange. Oh, let's do it like this. Let's just copy this one over there. I'll just copy this one over there. It should work, right? Right? That's gonna work. God, I hope it works. It's actually probably not, now that I think about it. How strange. Damn it. Oh, how did I copy this over? Wait, I can just copy this, right? Let's copy the other half. Let's copy the other half. It's fine. It's fine. I can just do... fuck, what am I missing? What part am I missing? From like 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it doesn't matter what I'm gonna just copy the whole thing over. Fuck it. Why do women start a conversation by saying, "Are you still listening?" Probably because you haven't been listening to them, and now they're trying to get you to. My assumption. I think my stream music has ended. Any more? 10 hours. Let's go. Awesome. This is so cute. No wonder my sister hates you. You should don't listen to your sister. I think that's a poor excuse. So I also don't have a sister, so I can't really say if that's a good excuse or not. Also, I've never had this issue. I always listen to people. It's a lie. There we go. Fixed it. Easy. I have the greatest life hack for this particular scenario. Because the thing you can always do is you just look. All you have to do is you have to look at their lips to see if they're still yapping or not. Whenever they stop yapping, all you gotta do is just say, "Damn, that's crazy." And that's it. That's what you have to do. And then they think you're listening. In reality, you're not. Welcome. Feel free to use this information whenever you please. free advice. Good enough. What do you mean, Lamar? It works. Guaranteed. Guarantee you it works. If it doesn't work, get your money back. That's how much I believe in this. The damn that's crazy strat. It's like, it's just so good. My dad died. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, see, it works. Like, you make fun of it, but do you realize that if you're not listening to a person and they say, damn, my dad just died, and you go like, damn, that's crazy. They'd be like, he thought it was crazy. Fair enough. But like, what's better? Like, if you're let's say, like, hypothetically, you're like, my dad just died. What's better to hear? Damn, that's crazy, or, huh? I wasn't listening. What would you rather hear? Think about it. I wasn't listening all the way. Right. I feel like it's way more annoying that if you're like having like a heartfelt conversation with someone that they go like, ah, sorry, I wasn't listening. I feel like that's way more annoying than going, damn, that's crazy. Sometimes if I am listening to someone, I still say that because I don't know how to respond. I say like something incredibly personal, and I'm like, I have no idea what you want from me here, individual, and then I just go like, damn, that's crazy. It's like I should get out of jail free card. Actually, that's a lie. If I'm not listening to a person, it's usually because they're not interesting, and I just tell them. That's actually what that's actually my I just say I'm here for you. That works, but like I feel like that doesn't work all the time. You might be able to spam it, honestly, I don't know. But like, full honestly, if I don't, unless I like enjoy hanging out with the person, obviously, but if it's like a random person, I usually don't really care what happens to my relationship with them. And then whenever they're talking to me and I don't particularly enjoy it, I'll just go like, yeah, I don't care. You don't always make the best friends of it, but like clearly they're not interesting enough to talk with anyway, so you know. Gotta pick your battles. Look, all I'm saying is not every single person is someone you have to interact with. That I feel like that's not crazy to say. Maybe I'm an asshole. I'm just saying not every person is worth it. I don't feel like I'm controversial. I don't feel like I'm controversial in that one. And all you have, and by letting them continuously speak to you, all you're doing is you're just you're getting yourself be annoyed by the person until one point you're so annoyed by that individual that you don't know what to, that you're just gonna say something even meaner. You know what I mean? Now you preemptively set your boundaries by saying that you don't care about the individual, and then they stop talking to you. Maybe not the greatest advice if you want a ton of friends, but if you're okay with having like 1 or 2 friends in your lifetime ever, it's pretty good advice. What happened here? Let's one further. terrible advice if you want to be a good human being. If you don't care about other people, that it's a great advice. Unethical life hacks, if you will. Like, really unethical life hacks. Am I a good human being? I feel like that's up for debate. I feel like you can ask a couple people that and they'll all give you a different answer. It really depends on whoever you ask. Oh god, that's quite a bit, isn't it? Why is this one so much taller than the other one? What the fuck happened? Oh god. Alright, we're just gonna have to... What the fuck happened? There we go. There we go. There you go. You're patient and fun to talk to. Aww. Someone genuine. I feel like I'm incredibly genuine. Like, if I don't like you when I'm talking to you, you're gonna know. Because I probably will just outright say it. But there's very, very rarely do I meet people who I don't enjoy. I enjoy talking to most people, which is, I think, what helps. Because that's like I can figure out if someone is not worth talking to, because if I don't like them, it's usually very warranted. If that makes sense. I think I'm a pretty good judge of character. Like, I tend to, like, if I first meet a person, I will always be nice to them. And if I learn that they're not fun to talk to, then, yeah, why bother? I've heard it works really well. Like, over the years, I've gathered people around me who are genuinely interesting people, and who I have a great connection with, and who I can say are like incredible friends who have like proven themselves to be there for me when I need them. So I think that's a good way of doing it, right? And I don't put effort into people who aren't worth it. You are your company. Yeah, I guess that's the way to put it. Now I'm gonna have to make a diagonal arch, don't I? Fuck. Fuck. No. You should become a healthcare CEO. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to say. Why? Because he got shot? That's insane. Oh, that's funny. That's crazy. I don't know if that's what you meant or not, but I'm fucking running with it because that's just funny. That's awesome. I would make a good healthcare CEO. I doubt it. I don't think I would make a good CEO. Maybe like for the employees, but like the business I'm running is gonna be gone in like days. I think I'm a terrible person when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I don't really care about money, which I think if you have a statement like that, You're already unfit to be a CEO. I think, anyway. I don't want to be a CEO anyway, so it's fine. I'm perfectly happy being just a random person working at company number 1238. CS sounds stressful as well. I don't like that. I don't want to be stressed. I want to have the least stressful job possible. Like hugging capybaras or something. You're just chill guy. Exactly. I'm just this chill guy. Feels weird. I'm sure it's gonna be hidden by the waterfall or whatever. Okay, I don't know if this is like actually a good height or not, but you can change it if needed. Just get a panda suit and illegally enter China and say there's a panda. Honestly, it would work. You don't even have to be good at it. Because, like, most of the pandas there are, like, barely sentient. Like, I suppose I like watching the panda videos. My god, these are dumb as bricks, dude. That's how we love them. All I can eat is bamboo. Bamboo is nutritious. Right? Can we even eat that? Can humans eat bamboo? Yes, humans can eat bamboo. But only after they have been processed and removed from all natural toxins. How strange. They have toxins in them. Raw bamboo shoots contain cyanide. How interesting. Well, good luck with that. For me, don't become a panda. Maybe don't become panda. Maybe we should not become panda. I'm not built like that. I'm pretty sure pandas are taller than me. Actually, I don't know. How tall are pandas? In my mind, they're bears, so they should be tall. Tall are panda. One 120 to 190 meter long. Oh yeah, you know, that's fair. I can. Not that bad. I thought these things were huge. I don't know why. Yeah, 120 to 190. It's a range that Google says they are. If you don't believe me, you gotta take it up with Google, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, now I need to make a basin for the things to fall into. God, I wish I could zoom in, but every time I zoom in, the web page just gives me the same fucking height, just changes the layout. Clearly, that's not what I want. Clearly, I want to zoom in on the fucking picture website. God. Ruined it. I figured out a way around it. Valid crash out. Yeah, I feel like that was actually a valid crash out. Thank you for validating that. Let's see. I want it to be. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there. So 16. Whatever pixel I had here, minus 16. Minus 32. What the fuck is 125 minus 32? I think. I know it. Wait, hang on. It's 93. I actually don't care if it's right or not. I'm just gonna fucking wing it. Just wing it. Okay. It's hard to think on the spot. Don't judge me. I do not wish to be judged. It's hard to think on the spot. Here we go. It's like whenever you like work as a cash register and like your cash register doesn't scan it correctly and you have to figure it out on your own, and like all of a sudden you lose every single brain cell that has ever been activated in your head. Not judging, just empathizing. Fair enough. That's why when I worked behind a cash register, people would always call me like stupid for not instantly being able to do like math. It's like I'm not stupid. Like I know how to do math, but I'm in a stressful situation, and it's really hard for me to do it right now. I swear I'm not stupid. I'm just stressed out. Like I don't know how, but like it's kind of hard to tell the boomers that. They want to believe that you're stupid. It's impossible to convince someone who is convinced that you are stupid that you're not, in fact, stupid. Genuinely impossible. Why are people so rude to staff? Because they don't got anything better going on in their life, and they probably get yelled at by their boss, so now the only power they have is over service workers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Is 5 gonna be enough? That's a 7. That's a bit better. Stack 7. There we go. The water's gonna fall like that. That's gonna be caught here. I'm gonna be even good. How am I gonna make this? Let me just looking at it. What do I happy Thanksgiving? Oh, is it Thanksgiving? Nice. I don't celebrate it because I'm not from the States, but happy Thanksgiving to you. I always like Thanksgiving, even though I don't celebrate it, because you get like cool Thanksgiving skins in video games, which is nice. You weren't invited to Thanksgiving. You weren't allowed to be thankful. You weren't allowed to be thankful? Unbelievable. So rude. How can you not be invited to Thanksgiving? So rude. Good people do that. Wanna... Some add laxatives to the circle. Based. Incredibly based. Okay. Now here's my issue. How can I make this not look like ass cheeks, dude? Dang. Now I know. You know what? You know what? I just figured out where you're not invited. I just figured it out. Okay, so it's 15 wide. I'm gonna have a passageway that's 3 wide, so it's 12 on each side, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. We'll have a thing around it, I think. I want a nice doorway. How am I gonna make a nice doorway? This work. I would like this, but it's gonna be an awkward passageway. But great. Is laxative biological or chemical warfare? Neither. Warfare. I think. Anyway, I don't know. Don't take it. Don't take your information from me. I have no idea what I'm talking about 90% of the time. I'm pretty sure it's not considered warfare. So. Do we want this one color actually? So then I can put a creeper face here. I'm gonna love the creeper face. It doesn't always work in builds, and it doesn't always work. I mean, 90% of the time it doesn't. But I will fucking force it to work, because I like it. I love the creeper face. Looks decent. Better if I do this. No. All right. It feels weird, no? Just a me thing? I don't want it. How long is that? 6. Fuck. Include every other. Damn. Damn. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Fuck. Shit. No, actually, I can go one more because on the outside wall. Thank God. It would have been miserable otherwise. Maybe add different blocks in door doesn't count. That's actually a good idea. I've been using sandstone for pretty much everything. So I have it here as well. This doesn't camouflage because it's against smooth sandstone. Right here. Yeah. Everywhere I do it, I have like sandstone against smooth sandstone, which does actually work. But the other way around doesn't. To add texture afterwards? I'm gonna have to if it looks like ass without it. I don't even know how to texture this. I've been using sandstone. What actually works with sandstone? There's probably like a block pattern line. Block palette. There's gonna be some guy who has like incredible thing I can use with. Search for blocks. Sandstone. Smooth sand. No. Wrong. Motherfucker places mud. No. Terracotta, I guess. I think it's too far off, right? There's no terracotta that looks close enough to sand. Like, this is just too big of a difference. Color, you know what I mean? Ooh. Same issue, really. Also, I use wool to plan stuff out. Might make it hard. What actually does work very well is birch. Strip birch. Exactly, strip birch. With oak birch. I have it up there as well, a little bit. I know those work well. See, there's like another genius one I use. Ooh, frog lights. Does this work well? Kinda, actually, yeah. I fuck with that. What else did you got? Huh? Okay. I'll say I fuck heavy with the spark lights. That looks sick. And that works well, because then I can add natural light there as well. Look at that. Mwah. Brilliant. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna play this? Endstone. Ooh, actually, Endstone. I think Endstone might be too big of a color difference. Right? Oh, some bricks. Put a slap bridge next to that thing. How about if I... Like, it's close, but I think it's a bit too dark in comparison. Do you know what I mean? Like, birch has, like, the same lightness to it, but Endstone's just, like ever so slightly too dark. Fortunately. Glass? Really glass you can... I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I'll fuck heavy with the far lights. Those are staying. No, actually, I have square textures next to each other. Okay. We're getting 2 layers to give it a color. Not true. Frog lights work. in this scenario, in this cave, especially because they're like I need to have a light source here anyway. But this just kind of works well for that. You know. Normal sand works as well, but like the fact that it falls down is just kind of annoying. It's mostly just like a passageway, honestly, so it's not that big of a deal. I think. But I can always come back to it. I'm hoping I'm working longer on this than 12 seconds. Like, I have a lot of unfinished builds, worlds, kind of hoping that I won't leave this one unfinished. I just want to finish a build at some point. Also why I'm streaming it, because I'm more inclined to finish stuff when I'm streaming it. There we go. Building a survival is more fun. I disagree. It's miserable. Fuck, I hate building a survival. That's so ass. Being able to fly around is just so much better. It's not easy, that's why it's fun. Sure. I think that's a valid argument. What is it? I'm gonna ignore that for the time being. To my reference picture. I mean, like, how many people do you know that make a mega base in survival without planning it in creative first? Like, I could not do half this stuff because it's like you want to down a block and then you have to get rid of everything and rebuild it. Looks like the rear of a carrier rocket. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. Not Rick does that. Why? Why? Why would you do that? God, that's so... Okay, now I'm gonna do what's called a program remove. I'm gonna fly all the way up here, so I can middle mouse button click the mouse, and I'm gonna go all the way back down instead of just getting it out of the creative inventory. It's built different. Yeah, I guess that's true. There we go. Should I make this a bit wider and have like trees and shit here? Because it's next to a waterfall, so naturally this area would get watered a lot. So it wouldn't make sense for there to be more vegetation here. They say when he was born, the doctor got rickrolled. Based. I'll make this 3, right? Maybe statue? Statue could work. I always prefer to have vegetation over like a random statue. For a couple reasons. One, I hate building statues and I'm bad at it. 2, vegetation makes building feel more alive. Especially if you think about where the vegetation is going to go. So in this case, I'm building vegetation near areas where water would naturally splash. Because it makes sense for there to be life in water-rich areas, right? To give you an example. It's going to take me like a hot minute to fly up here. Give me a second. There's life over here. It makes sense because there's water. So you look at the water, you see that there's plants out there. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I can reasonably... But it's seawater. Yeah, but we're using a thing called sensible disbelief, where it's like, I can suspend my disbelief that the seawater would water this. It doesn't always have to make actual sense if you think about it. It just has to make sense enough that if you don't think about it for 12 seconds, you can agree with it. I have to here as well, because you can see there's a big water ring. So it's like you see a big water ring, and it makes, like, naturally in your head, you look at this, and you see a big water ring with vegetation next to it, and like, yeah, that makes sense to me. Osmosis machine. Yeah, no, it's osmosis. The movement. Electro permeable membrane. Yeah, that's precisely what I was going for. No. No. God, no. Why would I have to Google that? I know what it is. Obviously. Can't believe you think I would have to search that. That's crazy. Anyway, no. You're way too smart for exactly. I'm a really smart cookie. I'm a real smart cookie. I know what I'm talking about. The point I'm trying to make is that, like, things don't have to be, like, actually, like, scientifically accurate or whatever. It just has to make enough sense that if you're not thinking about it for 12 seconds, it makes sense. That's kind of all you need for a Minecraft build. Because most people won't stare at a Minecraft build, they'll look at it for like a couple seconds, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And then your head naturally fills in like the details. So I just have to make it look detailed enough that someone like looks at it and goes like, oh, that makes sense. And then leaves and moves on with their life. What, along the stairs? No. Along the stairs. It's makes it more. Yeah, it makes a little. The divide becomes a little bit nicer because there's like a gap in between a few. I like the gap in between. Makes it look a bit nicer. That's it. That's all it is. To make it look ever so slightly nicer. Not like fully detailing stuff. Like it's just like detailing it as I go along. And then once I'm done with the build, quote unquote done, I'll go back and detail more. But like if I have an idea for stuff, I'm gonna immediately add it. I'm not gonna wait until the end to detail, because that's gonna be way too much work. Like you're gonna forget about it, so you might as well do it now. Whilst I think about it. It's a nice strip, see? It becomes way thinner over here. I really like that it becomes thinner. It's like real thick over here. It stops being thick at some point. Right here it becomes less thick. I want you to be more thick. We're adding more thick. Not thick enough. There we go. More thick. Do I know buildstone? I don't know. What is buildstone? God damn. Place it below. Oh my god. The redstone Minecraft building. Oh, yeah, like the I've seen like use like the trapdoors to make windmills and like the pistons and such to make waterfalls. Is that what you're talking about? Yes. I know what you're talking about. I've seen those. Those look real cool. This connects way nicer as well. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna slap some bone meal on that. Bone meal, there we go. Boom. And that's some nice color, right? Because like everything here is fucking sandstone, so it's nice to have a little bit of color. What do you want others to feel when they see this build for the first time? I want people to look at this building and like, it's okay. And then move on with their life. Trolling me. No, I've never. Dang. Is that visible to you guys as well? You gotta go away. That's like a bunch of white stripes in it. Yeah, it might just be my screen, honestly. I mean, I'm not bad. Looks decent enough. I'm also gonna want to keep it so that once the building is actually done, I can replace all the blue with like actual water. Like have everything flowing at the same time. I feel like that would look super gnarly. It's like a build reveal. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that water look nicer at some point as well. It looks like ass. No, there's a way to do that. I think you can use like glass and such to do that. But that's something I'm gonna be focusing on right now. Yeah, exactly, Linus. But I'll be focusing on that later down the line. I need this to look a bit nicer. So this is gonna be a walkway, so people are gonna be here a bit. On the reference image, it looks curved. But I really don't want to fucking curve this because it's gonna be so ass to have an inwards curve in an already curved build. That's gonna suck to do. So we're not doing that. But I do want a bit of pillaring. What's this inwards? Yeah, that's okay. This is nice. Actually, I think it will look a lot better if this goes in one bit. If you curve a curve it gets straight or circle. I don't know, man. I think it becomes more spherical. Like that's fair. And then I can just do this. Okay. Then, I think I should. What's gonna look? Should I stop doing Zaza? I don't know what Zaza is, my guy. But if you're questioning it, yeah, probably. I think it would look nice if I have some sort of prismatic stuff here. It looks good? Yeah, but it can look better. Maybe add an emblem. That is a good idea. I have like 5 blocks, right? Yeah. Let's make an emblem. Could just make my emblem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this looks like no, not that. Do like that. No. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna look at this side. Yeah. Damn. The villages considered clankers. Just depends on your definition of clanker. If you say it in the sense of like, are they in any way, shape, or form AI powered, then yes. But they're not like, they don't necessarily, not like a generative AI, which is what most people would refer to as a clanker. In that sense, no. Like, they can think, if that makes sense. They don't have like a thought process. They cannot do something they're not programmed to. And most people refer to clankers as like an AI that does something that it's not. I guess they're all programmed to do that. Dog, I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, I have no clue. I don't know. My brain hurts, same. I don't really know what to do with this. Whenever I don't know what to do with it, I'm just gonna look up. I usually look up like a wall decoration. Crap. Steal other people's ideas. You don't always have to be a good builder. Sometimes you can just steal people's ideas. Most people are significantly smarter than I am. Oh, that's YouTube. But I'm not gonna give that person a view. I'm just gonna steal their ideas and not give them anything in return for it. That'd be crazy. The thing is, right? Like, I could just make this entire thing like like prismarine. But it would be too much prismarine. Good artists get inspired and great artists steal. No. A good artist steals, a great artist it's stolen from. This was 5. No, am I stupid? It's 6. 6. What happened? How did I get even stuff? I made everything uneven, or I can make it as one shorter. I don't know how this happened. We're making this one shorter. We're making it one shorter. I cannot deal with this. I cannot work like this. Oh. Whoops. I didn't think about that, actually. Yeah, that's pretty ODD. What's ODD? What, just because I don't want it to go... Nah, you're wrong, objectively. I don't want to place the stairs. Well, how do I do this without it being a pain in my ass? Bruh. Levels look good. I agree. But it's gonna be even harder to make something for it. I think... Hang on a second. No, I'm gonna keep it uniform. I think it could work, just not there. It has to be a different spot. It definitely can work now. Like you're definitely onto something there. Doesn't work in that particular spot. I don't really care about this. No one's gonna see. Actually, people are gonna see that if you're all the way up there and you look down here, you're gonna see this. So we have to fix it. Wait, actually, I don't have to. Just make this go down all the way. Genius. Genius. Sometimes my genius is almost frightening. Move that down. God, that's not what I wanted. The slash stack. 7 down. Awesome. Fuck. Oops. Alright, there we are. Perfect. So just how I had anticipated this entire time. I'm on something. I'm on something. Well, one doesn't necessarily exclude the other. That's all I'm saying. Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened here. I'm not going to question it. Didn't even think of that. Well, happy to be of assistance. Okay. Now here's what I'm thinking. I'm either gonna be cooking or burning down the kitchen, depending on how it looks. Oh, it's 2, isn't it? Damn it. Shit. Alright. Shifted. Let's do something. This looks weird. That looks sus? Yeah. It feels like to paint a wall without it, you know? What if I just do like a straight line? Maybe that gold box too? I was thinking about it. I don't like gold. It's too bright of a texture. Like it doesn't really. It's a very like raw gold kind of works, but I feel like a lot of raw blocks work simply because it's like very similar texture. You know what I mean? Well, actually, kind of does work. Actually, raw iron actually kind of looks nice. Beans. Moldy beans. I mean, this like it is just too bright of a texture. What blocks do we got? I'm gonna work with. This is straight up. This is just like it's such nice orange. It's way too bright a texture, unfortunately. Can't really pair it with anything. Unfortunate thing about having prismarine is that it sometimes does pair well, because like now it pairs really well. Now it pairs really well. But watch this. Watch this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hang on. It's gonna change color. Give it a hot minute. Hang on. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Eventually. This fucking long. There you go. Now it matches less, because now it's way too blue to match. But like sometimes it does match really well. Right, now it doesn't. But now it does. You get what I mean? I could just use prismarine bricks, or dark prismarine. This work. Huh. You don't even know the difference. The prismarine, it changes colors. See? Now it's blue. And it changes color over time. It's blue, now it's a bit more greenish, and it's gonna slowly become more green. I think it's more apparent if you like a green block next to it. Actually, if you put copper next to it, you can see it really well. What I did earlier. See, because it's blue now. So you can see there's a very clear color difference between these two. And there you go. Now it's green. And now that's very, very much the same color. There you go. Yeah, Prismarine has a color animation. It changes like from a bluish green to a greenish blue. It's magic. That's why I like to build with it, because it's it already has like a sort of fantastical property to it without me having to do anything about it. I think it looks really nice. It does flow the wall, let the wall flow a bit better. These stairs there. Makes it a bit more round. I don't think I should use the stairs here though. That looks weird. But yeah, Prismarine has animation. It's like a lot of blocks that have animation. Like most people don't really look at a lot of blocks that have animations. Actually, real nice. I just leave it like this. What if I just do the corner? Let's take a look. Not Real's mind blown. I gotta go now. See you later, Sai. And please don't. Okay. Well, it's gonna be hard to match that upload schedule. But I'll try. See you later. I'm not real. Have fun doing whatever it is you're gonna do. Like I should have done this with like a command or something, but whatever. Take care though, eat food and drink plenty of water. No, I'm gonna starve now. Just that it's sheer spite. Just out of sheer unadulterated spite. Can't stop me. I think I can do this actually. That, and do it in this one as well. Then leave this one like that. Honestly, I think the size is nice. Because it has to be like a subtle use of it. It's like an accent more than a primary color. I'm okay with this. This looks decent. This is way too much sad sound though. I have to think about how to fix that. Is this too big? Too tall? It's too tall, no? I feel like this is too tall. Ah, my block! No! I have to shrink this a bit. Let's shrink it a bit. 1. I don't even know if it's gonna work or not. Probably not. Let's move it up by... It's gonna work. 3? Move 3 up. I'll give it like 9 years to actually render. There we go. Looks weird here. Can't actually do that because of how... Actually, I have to keep it this way just because of how I made these thingies. That's fine, I think. Probably fine. This one, it's gonna move over this way and then come back over here. And then it ends up over here as well. Which means ends up in the middle over here. How big is the staircase? Because I don't want to match the size of this one. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. So I want it to be 7 on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's see if that's enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's an interesting noise. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I fucking nailed that shit. I'm so incredibly fucking good at that. Right. So it's gonna end here, then it's gonna be a boop and a boop. And then in here is where we're gonna have the actual stairs. Looking at reference in there. Mirror image doesn't necessarily end in the middle, but it also doesn't necessarily not end in the middle. In my mind, it makes more sense for the staircase to end in the middle, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna have to work it out so that these staircase goes like zoom, zoom. So there needs to be a platform over here. So it's gonna go zoom, zoom. This one might be in the way. Fuck. I actually think it's gotta be in the shit. No fucking way, right? Oh man. How long have I been live? 2 hours already, goddamn. Barely did anything in 2 hours. I'm gonna have to push this out a bit. I'm scared that it's gonna, like, collide. I'm gonna move it further a bit. Just like a little bit. Well, a little bit, I mean like 19 blocks. To be safe. Well, let's do. Let's move it 19 for. Let's do. Fuck it, let's do 21. move when we want forward. It's gonna take me like at least 7 years. Let's see, where's the staircase? Over here. I did press enter, right? Yeah, I did. The block's gone. Okay, that is... What does it say? 4 million blocks moved. I should do minus air. Because I feel like the air blocks is what makes it take so long. It's trying to move like 4 million blocks, and like not even half of those blocks are air. Or not air. Did it move already? Does it move? Yes, it has. Oh, fuck me. It's jump scare. Oh, shit. The jump scare, but the lag finally gets you. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. So not everything moved. I'm missing this. I can yoink that from over here. That's why I make copies, because like stuff like this sometimes happens. You just yoink it. Let's just copy it over here. It's the nice center point about it. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I almost did it correctly. You think I would leave behind like a remnant over here? I guess like the air I moved caught that. I'm gonna take this as well because I don't like that. It doesn't necessarily matter, right? But it's just not nice to look at. There we go. Beautiful. Right. So, now what? Not a little bit of extra space, actually quite a little bit of space. I couldn't collide. It really shouldn't. If it is gonna collide, I'll just fucking cry about it. How about that? What's my best option for not having to manually place all these blocks? Can I do this? And I go like copy. Walk all the way down here. Do such a space. Fuck. I can't. What's that? I can't. How do I copy this properly? I can use Automatica for this. So I know the positions. Ah. The fuck? The fuck? Why does it work like that? it still isn't. I'm so glad I have this visually. I was about to lose my damn mind. Okay, so it's like +1, and then we all the way down here. Now I should be able to copy it. There we go. Oh, fuck. Hang on a second. Paste it without air. And it should be fine. Boom. Boom. I am a genius. Right, this looks alright to me. I can fix the railing later down the line. Maybe. I'm just gonna fix it now because it actually genuinely bothers me. There we go. Why is there like a weird fucking shadow thing here? I think it's unboarded. Okay, let's go. It's like 9 years to get down the stairs. Love that. Now this could connect to like a street of sorts. Right? Like if we're making like a city, this could connect to like a different part of the city. Like in the reference image, it just connects to like a circle. But if we're connecting this to a city, we could connect this to the rest of the city, which I think works. We're just gonna have to make sure that these two align. That's gonna be tough. I think these are going much further than I'd like them to go. Because of the fact that we're using slats. This is like fucking 9 billion blocks tall. Yeah, thinking about it, it does feel way too tall. Genuinely. I think I might... I can keep these things like they are. In the reference image, they go down much further anyway. But I might just make this entire thing go up a bit. 'Cause it's like fucking massive otherwise. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so it's gonna be that, and like I can fill that out if it needs to be. Like, right, I think. Right. Probably. Let's see. Move up 11. Up here. Okay, 11 is apparently the thing for lava, so we move 11 up. There we go. Still too tall. Let's do 17. I kinda like it. How tall would it be? How tall would this be? 40. Yeah, that's an even number. Look at that. $17. So I needed to first of all be 18. And then we split. Let's make it 28. Okay, now that feels like not tall enough. Let's add 5. Let's do 5 down. Or 6, or to whatever. 24. This feels like an appropriate waterfall song. Ironically. Can I move? I think I have to move this entire thing a bit to the side, though. Let's see. I have to move it. I'll move forward like 30 this way. Just move forward 30. God fucking damn it, I made the same mistake. There you go. And then we should be able to move it up. Or up. Fuck. Forgot about that. Let's do minus error. There you go. It would have that in there, which would suck, but it does fit quite nicely. Let that simmer. Like actually, just fuck with that heavy. It has a very nice spot there. I'm gonna keep that. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. I love it. Actually, I think my best option here is to just get rid of the little lichen or glow shrooms. Yeah. Boom. Perfect. Boom. I'm gonna keep that there for the time being, just so I have like a nice line here for if I do. No, actually, I don't want that. I was looking at the reference image to see if I want that. I don't. I think I can uphold the same curvature as this over here. Yeah, there we go. And 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh my god. Almost. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. No, 2, and then it would be like ones from here on out, right? 1, 1, 1. And it just goes in there. So that still works for me. And it doesn't make the waterfall so like ridiculously tall. It's just sometimes it's just like too much, you know? This feels nice. I'm gonna place something here, maybe. I do need something here. Maybe I need to get rid of like a little bit of the bottom. Or we'll burn that bridge once we cross it. think. This is just one building, by the way. I don't know why I thought it was like, oh, let's make like a whole ass city. Terrible idea. Well, this is like a key feature, right, of the city, so it's gonna be big. You have some smaller houses as well. You make like a template and then start stacking them. Let's see if I can fucking first try this again, like I did over here, because that'd be kind of gnarly if I can. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I'm a fool. There we go. I was contemplating it. Made the wrong choice. Dreadful. Dreadful. Alright. Then stairs coming from that. Actually, don't fuck with that, actually. It's like ass. There we go. We're gonna do it like this. It just curves better. It just looks nicer. Actually, this looks even nicer. Yeah. This looks better. Sometimes you don't have to do what makes mathematical sense. It's gonna look nice. Okay, and now this is up to go. How do I make that go? It can't go super diagonal. How do I do this? Oh god. How am I gonna do this? It's gonna go straight up, isn't it? No, because it's happening here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2. Right. Is this going straight up? I don't want it to go. Oh, it's the issue. How do I do this? How am I gonna do this? No, hang on. Hang on. How do I do this? Dude, I fucking hate stairs. It's always like some random bullshit like this. Like that. Hang on a minute. What the fuck is happening? I'll figure it out, don't worry. Hang on a minute. Like that. And we just fill in the gap. Hey Blue, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm gonna get my 2 brain cells to work on how to get this stair to go diagonal. I can physically hear my head trying to come up with an idea for this, and it's it's just really not working. Why is this one a 1 now? What did I do? That one has to go. There. It's 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. I'm a genius. That one goes. Then it's that. Right? Yeah, and it's 3 across here. And 3 across here. And 3 across here. Then railing. We'll do like that. There we go. God, I'm so smart. Okay. I need this and that to match at some point. Realizing it's gonna be quite the journey. Okay. Well, at least I have a pattern going on here, so I can just copy that. I think anyway. There we go. Okay. Then I can just copy this, I think. This works, right? This is copy it? No, I think I have to put it a bit further away. Like this. Yeah, copies it. Right. God, I need this again. Cannot figure out. I need visual help here. No, I was wrong. Good. I was scared for a second there that I was going to be right about it, so I'm really glad I'm wrong about it. No, stop. Why would you do that? No, why would you do that? Okay, and this one goes like that. There we go. Boom. Boom. Fixed it. Does this actually mute my... No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. And then I can do this. Go copy. Go over here and do paste. Or maybe I can't. Or maybe I'm an idiot. How about this? Won't work. Kinda. Oh, I was gonna do that entire time. A second. Okay, that's the same position. Cool. What would be the best way to copy this? Like on a 2. So I would stand here and go copy. Then this, right? Yeah, let me just do that the entire time. Or actually, pretty sure I can do this. Yeah, now we're speaking. Boom. My genius is almost ranking. Cool. So I get that going diagonally, and then that one going diagonally, and they're gonna meet at some point shortly, right? Right. God, I hope I copied it directly on. It's gonna be really embarrassing. It's gonna be really embarrassing. I think I did copy it correctly. Fuck me, this is way too much. It's almost too diagonal. So I get hype fixated on building as well. I'm good and you. I'm also good. Well, I mean, like I was up till 2 seconds ago, because now I just figured out that this is gonna be miserable to build. Well, there's like another option that makes it look better. I just cooked. Am I just forced to accept that it's gonna look like ass? How can I do this? How can I do this in a way that makes it not that bad? These two need to match up at some point. Well, these shouldn't be that bad. If I just let this one, if I write this one out a bit more, I think I'm gonna match it quite nicely, actually. Should be fine. I hope anyway it can be colored. Let's copy it all the way over here. Wait, what? Oh, did I pick this up? I did, damn it. You're going to be as old as me soon. I sincerely doubt that. It's like, how did you catch up? Right? Like, I feel like if you age 1 year, I also age 1 year. So how did you catch up? I don't think that's right. I don't know what sort of ancient voodoo technique you used that allowed you to become older than me. Did I copy this over? I don't even know what I'm doing. You will be my age sooner than we thought. What do you mean sooner than we thought? Like, you age 1 year. No? Am I going insane? Do you not age 1 year at a time? Do you age more than me? What the fuck happened? Yeah, but I'm about to have my birthday, so it means it's 1 year less. Sure. Sure. That, you know what, that actually does make sense. I get what you're trying to say now. Because I thought you were catching up, which wouldn't make sense. I'm just gonna do it manually. I can't be bothered figuring out how the commands work. I'm not gonna... Actually, I'm not gonna do it manually, because I just learned that I'm too lazy. Initially, I was like, you know what, I'll just do it manually. And then I thought, like, actually, I don't wanna. In hindsight, no. Oh man, how do I do this? How am I gonna do this? Copy. Paste. Perfect. Yeah, actually worked. Damn, I was not expecting it to work. No, just to manually do this. That's much less work. I'm okay with that. Oh, you're gonna continue building the stream in the background? Alright, have fun. Have fun building. What are you building, by the way? I know you just said you're gonna leave, but you have got me curious. Like you just were like, I'm heading out, and I was like, but like now I'm curious. Probably not gonna get a response because she's actually gone. Hyper fixating on the build now. Should have asked it sooner. I missed my shot. Does this look like ass or nah? You're building your new house on Skyline. Ah. So I know how you want it to look like on Skyline. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not bad, honestly. It very much looks like how it would look like in a reference image. Honestly. I'm okay with this, actually. I need to scroll a bit over. So... Now here's the thing. Now here's my conundrum. I could make it one-to-one to the reference image, or I could be like, I'm gonna put a street here and continue building houses and stuff, because I feel like that'd be a lot better if I make this like the beginning point of a city. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lay it out with red. No, I'm gonna burn that bridge once we cross it. Just need to go down one more. There we go. There we go. Now we do red. I need to at least make sure that it's like the same height as both of them. I'm going to continue to build later down the line. Also probably gonna have to bounce in a second anyway. So then we have a nice spot to continue building later down the line. How am I gonna do? What's the game plan? Now, what was I planning on doing here? Shit. No? Fuck. Damn, what? How do I do this? I guess that works. Kind of. Alright, there we go. I'm building way too much diagonal, by the way. I cannot build diagonal. So I don't know why I forced myself to do this. But I guess I just enjoy not having fun in the video game, I guess. I tend to always do this. Did I? Okay. Okay, now it's 2 at a time. God, I'm an idiot. Do this 1 at a time. Like a fool. Foolish fool. There we go. And cross that. Three. This look a bit better. God, that's just really something for future site to figure out. Yes. That's something for future site to figure out. We're not dealing with that. That's a future piracy problem. All right. I love this cutesy stream music. It scratches just like the right part of your brain. Like, yes, these are the tunes I would like to listen to. Perfect. Okay. Let me just close that up with some more red. Okay, if I want to continue building it this way, then I am genuinely like straight up so close to this build. But we'll burn that bridge once we cross it. Okay. I can just... Do I fill this in with red? No, we're just filling it with this. There we go. Okay. So we got that. I have to re-bone meal this one, actually. Or did it go up with it? No, of course not. That would be too convenient. There we go. We have to bone meal that piece of the moss like 9 times already. Okay. So we got that going. I need a big arch now. Huh. How do I do that? How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna play this. How do I play this? I'm making an arch. This is a diagonal arch as well. Like, why do I do this to myself? I got too many diagonal things going on. This one's fine. I can't add another layer because it's just not how far that thing is. I'm just gonna have to figure it out, I guess. Break. Like here. 1, 2, 3. 5, and we'll go boop. Boop, and then boop, boop. Boop, boop. Does this work? Yeah, let's make it work. Yeah, let's figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. Because I think I have a little bit of leniency if I make it a pillar. Make a big pillar over there. I should a little bit of leniency. Could also embiggen the path over here. Figure it out. How long have I been alive? Even 3 hours, yeah. Okay. I have to get rid of this, because this is where the thingy-doodle's gonna go. Stack down. This is kind of very neatly affected. This goes much better than I had anticipated it would. Love that for me. Okay. Okay, I think I can just embiggen it just a little bit. Like, I'm just gonna know. Who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. There's a staircase here. You guys don't know. You won't tell anyone, right? No one's gonna know. No one will know. No one will know this happened. Just like a little secret. Telling everyone. Oh my god, unbelievable. How dare. I don't think you have to tell anyone. It's actually really obvious. Dang. Actually, I think I can make it less obvious. How do I make this not look bad? Yes? Yeah, you can tell. I'm gonna tell. Why are you both telling? I'm asking for like a tiny favor, like, hey, please don't tell anyone this happened, and then like, and you're both like, nah, we snitching. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, actually, I do believe it. I do believe this would happen. Because it's me, Sai. Yeah, that's why I believe it. I did know. It's fine. No one will believe you. You don't got proof. Okay, now I need to make a pillar. I mean, I guess it kind of works, no? Kind of works as an arch. Can I make it a bit higher? And I do have proof. This stream is my proof. Oh my god, I can't believe you're using my own stream against me. That's ridiculous. It's cold-hearted, actually, some people would say. Just got done listening to Miles' niece song. And your Thanksgiving is ruined. Aw. Hey, who's Miles? I mean, I know who this is, and I've heard of this individual so many times. An American rapper began his music career in 2021, gaining significance for his bizarre lyrics and lack of rhythm. Bro, he's getting roasted by the Google section. His lack of rhythm. That's crazy. I get why that would ruin your Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's so bad. Even Google, it's like, even Google's like, man, it's got no rhythm. Oh, that's awesome. Poor dude. Let's see. There we go. Does it go into the ground? Nah, it's good enough. Hello? I don't want it. Make it a little less bigger selection for that to work. Oh, now it doesn't cut my stairs. Okay. This arch actually does work for me. I'm okay with this. I think unfortunate is that the person who made this reference image did not make it a 3D model. I'm gonna assume this thing goes all the way around, but there's no way for me to know. There's nothing but there. Just have one isometric view and I'm gonna have to deal with it. Continue this. So that one has a little balcony. That's cute, actually. I like that a lot. Hello, flight. Thank you. Three, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, and then we do 4. Yeah. 3, 4. And then, was it 3? 1, 2, 3. So it's 5, 4. Oh, then it's just a bunch of 2s. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I should save this album. Why? It's so bad it has. It's like one of those car crash videos. Like it's so bad you have to listen to it again or save it somewhere, whatever. Right? Yeah, exactly. Oh, you got what you know. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's not crazy. Like sometimes stuff is just so bad you have to like look at it. Just so you can like be like, did that really happen? Did this individual really make it that bad? And then you like listen to it and it's like, yeah, he really did. Interesting. That's a choice to make. It's worse than bad. Hang on a second, I'll listen to it. I can't listen to it on stream or copyright or whatever. I'm gonna have to mute up for a bit. Okay, this one was 3 weeks ago. 6.2. I mute the desktop audio. Should still be able to hear me speak. Here. Individual as. Sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Nice. Oh, he doesn't even attempt to make it rhyme. That's impressive. That sure is a career choice. Doesn't rhyme. Nothing rhymes. What is this? Okay, surely they can't all be this bad. Surely they can't all be this bad. 1 month ago. Nice. He's got his garage band background music. Okay, well this is insane. He names a song like whatever, and then that's the end of the sentence of every single line. Every single line ends with the title of the song. That's crazy. Yeah, that would ruin my Thanksgiving as well. Thanks. That was fun. I am glad I experienced that. Alright, well thanks for that. That did in fact ruin my evening. But nah, I mean, the man built a following around it, so I guess he's doing something better than I did. Because I don't rap. So, you know. Can't really fault for him too much. He's doing better than I do. Still feel like it's a horrible excuse to have, but... People listen to it, I guess. Well, to be fair, if all his music is bad, he's going on to the no way. Who's paying for that? Who's like, yeah, you know who I want on tour? You know who I'm gonna sponsor on tour? What's his name? You know, whatever. Hang on a second. What's his name? Well, you said it before. You know Miles. You know you know Mars? Bruno Mars? Oh, conspiracy theory. Same person. That's the only reason they're booking him. Like, that has to be like an insurance, like, scam of some sort, right? Oh, it's one more in like this. Okay. You know Mars, you know Miles, Bruno Mars? Yeah. It's like, right, like Bruno Mars refuses to perform somewhere unless you know Miles got to perform there, so now he's going on tour because all these big places, these venues, they're like, well, we have to. Legally obligated. That's my conspiracy theory. Because there's no way they would willingly do it otherwise. I don't think that's a controversial opinion. Yeah, okay, well, I guess people listen to it. Like, I'm shocked, honestly. Like, I didn't think the deaf community was that big, but I guess it is. I wasn't aware of how large the community is. His music is better now? No, it's not. Just listen to his recent music. It's really not that good. So I guess that's a subjective opinion, I suppose. If you listen to his music before, he worked with Kanye. Man worked with Kanye and is still this ass. It's a honey bar, fine. Fine. Honey bun. Take a listen. This is the exact. I'm not gonna lie to you. It says the exact same as every other song I've heard of him. It's not better in the slightest. My guy has been making the exact same song for the past 2 years. It's the same song. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this is all he does. Like, you know exactly how to. It's like 90% of the song is like already in the title. The production is. It's not. Like, his music video is like just him outside in his car, and like you can hear him breathe very loud in the microphone. It's like you can hear like him breathe very loud in the microphone, so you can tell that they didn't fix that in production, which they should have done if the production was good. But honestly, the bar is like in hell, like so. I guess comparative to the rest, it's great. I suppose. Hey, Bon, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Make this the same. I don't think I can actually. The only good song is Back in My Zone. Okay, well, I'm not gonna listen to any more of the songs, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I feel like I've gotten a pretty good grasp of his music or his lyrical skills. And they're, essentially non-existent. Like, my man made, like, a beat in GarageBand, looped it for, like, 2 seconds, and then... and then just, like... I can't not imagine or fathom him, like, actually writing music. So he probably... so he probably... he probably just did whatever came up into his mind, like, at that moment. You got work in a couple hours, or I good luck with that. Why are you still late? That's a good question, guys. Because we were talking about, you know, probably the most anyone has spoken about him in years. Probably not, because he's apparently going on tour. I'm still shocked about. Alright, see ya. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. I think that's good. Is this something you're prepping for survival? It's creative for fun. Mostly because if I had to build this in survival, I think I might cry. It's my biggest reason. It's quite a lot of sand. I've been building this for like a couple minutes, and I was like, might as well stream it. So that's why I'm streaming. Make it. I'm just gonna have to make it work. The other one's also not that perfect. This one's gonna be a bit closer to the walls. Should be fine though. So yeah, it is for fun. For funsies. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Shave this off completely. Better. There you go. You're planning on doing a quarry, so should be fine on resources when it's done. Yeah, well, like, let me zoom out a bit, pun. It's kind of big. It's kind of really big. That's kind of the reason why. It's pretty massive. I guess maybe for you it's not, you know, like, well, this is like a light build I built in the afternoon. You like big. Fair enough, I guess. I suppose it's valid response from pun. I don't think I got the free time to build this in survival. God, I wish I did though. Actually, I do actually have the free time. I know what I'm on about. I got nothing else going on. But the idea is to turn this entire thing into like a big city. Which I know like Skyline is a big city, but whatever. That just don't work. It's a bit of a tight fit. I think that's gonna work now. I'm gonna do it like that. Separated bits. I think it's gonna work otherwise. Actually, I do want that to stay like that. Water is gonna come from here. You're off the bat? Well, thanks, Bon. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Good luck being asleep and stuff. I don't think it's gonna fit all that well. But I've committed. Getting back down now. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. I don't think it's that noticeable, honestly. Okay, I take that back. It's very noticeable. Whatever. Alright. Quickly see if like the water doesn't mess it up here. I have some extra space there. I'm gonna. Okay. I do have some extra space. Was not expecting that. This is nice. If I just build it like straight up like along the ridges, it should be good. I'm good. I'll have like the most amount of space available I can get. There you go. One spot over here as well. Boom. I think it's a bit more luscious. That's not a bit more greenery. Get rid of this. Right. Oh, I need one more here. Okay, we actually have quite a bit done. Because like we were working on it over here before. So like in comparison, this is what we had before. We were already working on it a bit. Now we got that. It's quite a bit more. Right. What I'm gonna do now is head out. It's getting late. It's been 3.5 hours of building as well, so I'm gonna do something else. But thank you guys for joining me on the building. And I might continue this. I might not. Who knows? But I just was building and wanted to stream, so that's what we streamed today. I hope to see you guys in another stream as well. And well, that's it. Goodbye now. Stream's over now. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Stream's over now. Stream's ending now. Goodbye.